Hi guys, it's Rebecca from angelfoods.net. Just a quick video today on piping some cupcakes in buttercream and making it look like a flower or I think it's a bit of a carnation or a rose, whatever you want to call it. We're going to do some of that piping today. So I've just got a small tear-shaped tip. I'll put a link in the comments below, in the description below of the tip number. And you start with a flat cupcake, and I put a bit of buttercream on there. And the center, so you hold the tear shape so that the very thin bit is up the top. And in the center you want to do a bit of a U. And that's for the center of the flower. And that always took me ages to get. That was really hard to learn for myself personally. So be patient with yourself. What you're wanting to do is then 3 petals. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to surround the center, and then you want to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 around that. And the kind of motion I'm making is going like a rainbow. I call it like a rainbow. So you're starting on the cupcake, lifting up, going over. 1, 2. So the first row was 3, the second's 5, and from then on, you don't have to count. Just don't make it uniform. That's the only suggestion I'll give you, is you want to go quite haphazardly because you want it to look like actual real petals, not something man-made. Alright, so now, so you've got most of the cupcake except the edge is quite exposed and a bit ugly. So what you do is, I'm just going to push this buttercream down. You want to change the angle of your tip. So I was going just straight up and down like that. Now I'm going to turn the tips, instead of straight up and down, to a 45-degree angle like that. And that's because I want it to go out over the side. So it's a little bit hard because it's backwards to the camera. But I'm making the tip of the petal cover the exposed cupcake. So if you can see that, you can see those petals on the outside fall to the outside. So let's do that again. So I'm just going to squeeze out the rest of this buttercream and refill the bag. The more you squeeze out, the less likely you're going to have air bubbles in there. I'm going to refill it. And with this type of piping as well, the smaller the bag, the better, just because the heat of your hand does warm the buttercream up quite quickly. And then it starts to get really quite sloppy and changes the colour of the buttercream. It's harder to work with, etc. So that's why the smaller bag's better. So that amount, wouldn't you believe it, I received a phone call, so I stopped recording. But the second, well, I'm up to my 3rd cupcake now, but the 3rd cupcake we're decorating, so the centre again is just the U shape. You just do a little spin in your hand as you're piping. Little spin. So there's your U. Then 1, 2, 3. And then however many you want, well, you can go 5, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then however many you want. So I coloured this buttercream just with pink queen food colouring, just from the supermarket. And just to let you know, it took me ages to learn this particular type of piping, and I don't know why. It just took, I looked at lots of YouTube videos, I just couldn't get it. It took me about a year. So if you get it quicker than a year, high five yourself. Good job. Alright, so I'm just doing the edging now. There we are. Beautiful big carnational flower. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.